What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So the World Tournament rewards are in. They just went live right now. So it's time. We're going to hop in and make this video here. So I got 124th place overall, which is a pretty good rank. I've gotten in the top 100 a few times before. This is by far the most competitive World Tournament that we have ever seen, I think, in like the history of global Dokkan. So, yeah, I grinded more than I ever have before, and I got a way lower place than I usually get, so that is definitely saying something. So another big unfortunate thing here is if we take a look at my local ranking, two! There was a guy ahead of me, guy or girl, who was grinding away like crazy, and I absolutely could not catch them. I ended significantly far behind them. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look here. So I'm going to have enough of the Easy A medals to Easy A 3 of the characters, and then I'm going to have, I only got one copy of Jackie Chun this time around, unfortunately. So let's see, should just be the account suspension thing, and then the World Tournament rewards. Oh, there was some other stuff that got announced. A lot of stuff. Okay. These are the Dual Dokkan Fest coming up. We may have to do a separate video on those. Interesting. Okay, but we are just interested in the rewards. Yes, okay, here's all our goodies. Lots of SSR tickets and stuff. Very nice. Okay, so I need to jump into the rankings really quick here so I can show you. Okay, so in local, I was second with 370 million points. The first place guy had 480 million. He was so far ahead of me, it's insane. Look at these wins. I won 340 times. 442 wins is what I was competing with. Oh my goodness. I chose to get a lot of sleep. I probably wasn't playing the World Tournament for a total of about 18 hours or so. It was like 6 hours a night of sleep for me. So yeah, if that tells you something, this guy probably got like 3 hours a night or something. He did a lot of grinding, so unfortunate for me, but I wasn't able to catch them. Not this time around, anyway. Okay, so yeah, I guess let's go ahead and use some tickets. Before we jump in, though, so definitely not summoning on that banner. I already decided I'm going to continue saving these tickets. I don't need any of these old guaranteed SSRs that are on here. And they're basically just giving us free copies of these units as we, get all the World Tournament missions done. So there's really no reason to summon on this banner, unless there is featured units that you don't have by the time you're done playing the World Tournament for that time. And there's only a few that I'm missing, so I'm just going to keep saving up until that Tech Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan Youth comes around, and then I'll be able to rainbow him in one World Tournament, hopefully. So yeah, we're going to hang on to those tickets, and then, so it looks like we have 11 tries right here. We got 11 tickets to be able to pull the... Oh, no, we got an app crash there. Okay, while the game is booting back up, I will show you on the opposite side here what we are trying to pull. So, on the Dragon Ball Saga Summon banner here, we have every single SSR, so I am definitely not worried about any of those at this point, except for the physical Jackie Chun. And I believe this is going to be the very last World Tournament where he is featured. This is the Japan banner from their next World Tournament. So this is what the featured banner list is going to look like on the next World Tournament. It looks like they're bringing back these older ones now because this Demon King Piccolo is getting his awakening on the next World Tournament. So his Easy A. So they're going to add him to the banner, start adding some of these old units back, which means the new ones get pushed off. So the physical Jackie Chun will no longer be here. So that means if I don't end up pulling Jackie Chun right now in this summon session, then I might be in big trouble. It might be a very, very long time before I get lucky enough to pull him. So aside from him as an SSR, I have all of the SRs on this banner, because at this point in the game, I am trying to collect every single unit in the game, down to the rare and normal rarity. So I do need to collect all these rares as well. In my first round of summoning, when we got our first bit of tickets, after we did all our grinding, we were able to obtain these bottom 7 rares right here. So I'm still missing Yajirobe, Wolfman, and Panput. So these are the 3 that I'm going to be hoping to pull on top of that Jackie Chun. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in here. Hopefully we can get lucky enough to pull all 4 of the units that we need. If not, I mainly just want the Jackie Chun. And then obviously there's a lot of rares because I just started collecting the rares, and most of these rare cards, like, they're the only name of that unit in the game. Yajirobe, sweet. Okay, we just got one of the cards we needed. So a lot of them, you aren't going to be able to feed any, like, SA into them unless you pull that rare off this banner multiple times. So there are other rares that I am definitely looking toward pulling so that I can save Kai's. I've only got like 450 Kais sitting around at the moment, which is, it does seem like a lot, but when I am going for basically being able to SA10 my entire box again, because I already finished that once, and I finished investing potential orbs into every single unit that I have in my box as well, now it's time to go like round 2 and start doing that to all of the SSRs, characters of TURs and stuff. So I still have a very, very long way to go. Because if you think about it, 450 Kais, that's basically 45 units, because it's like 10 Kais per unit, essentially. Well, it's 9 Kais per unit, but then LRs take 19, so maybe it's about, a rough estimate, it's like, probably, yeah, well, no, like, okay, so 9 times 5 would be 45, so maybe it's like 18 units. It's not enough. It's not nearly enough to be like my entire box is the point. So yeah, any ounce of Kais I can save, I definitely will. So yeah, I'll probably just end up leaving all these rares in my box un-SA'd. I'll just awaken them as far as they can go, and then leave them, you know, with their super attack low. And then over time, because, you know, we're going to keep summoning on this banner after multiple world tournaments, and I assume I'm going to continue to pull copies of rares off this banner, so I am in no hurry. But if we do get to the point where eventually these are like the last cards in my box that need SA raising, and I have enough Kais to finish it out, then at that point I would just blow a bunch of Kais on all these units. Okay, well, we've still only gotten the one thing. We just reached the halfway point on these tickets here. So can we see a Wolfman or a Panput? That would be nice. Or Jackie Chun. Mu Taito. I think I did still need one of those SRs for his SA levels. That could be good. I can't remember if I already pulled one at the beginning of this World Tournament, though, because he was SA9 going into the World Tournament, so he's definitely SA10 now. Okay, well, and now I know for sure I didn't need that copy of him. I am actually curious to know about that. I think once we finish these tickets, I'm going to jump into my box and take a look really quick to see if I have all of the World Tournament SRs at SA10. Because, like, I know I have, like, TN and a lot of those ones that have other characters in the game that have the same name. I would have farmed up their super attack at some point. Or just with pulling normal, you know, SRs on regular summoning banners. I would have used a lot of those for training fodder. But some of these weirder ones, like Devilman and stuff, I may not have as many copies of. Okay, I can use that as SA food for Kieran. That's not the worst pull ever. Not completely useless. Okay. Did we have, what, 2 tickets left, I think? Just got 2 left here. Dang. Definitely not what I want to be seeing. I want to be seeing rares, and I want to be seeing SSRs. I do not need to see SRs on this banner, really, at all. Okay, well, doesn't look like it's going to be anything too exciting. Man, okay, so I guess we just got the one Yajirobe, and that was it. Well, that is kind of disappointing. Let me see really quick if I can just go here. Oh, no, I guess it would be SSRs, wouldn't it? Okay, so Oolong is only 4 out of 10. I don't have... Oh, I do have 1 Oolong that I can feed in. Okay. And then... Oh, yeah, it looks like he's the only one. Oh, no. There's a few on link level still. Yeah, so Mu Taito. Okay, yeah, so Mu Taito's definitely done, and then Namu needed a couple as well. I have 1 for him, so he's at SA9. Okay, getting there. And I believe those are all of the World Tournament SSRs that I still needed to, you know, add SA levels for. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, is there anything else I want to show in this video? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that was everything. Mainly just wanted to go over the World Tournament, you know, finale rankings here. Let's go ahead and check out, like, what the first place person got. Tripsy, oh my goodness. 900 million. Bordering on 1 billion points. How many wins? 813. Okay, guys, let me tell you right now, this is absolutely because of the STR Piccolo. The STR Piccolo changed everything for the World Tournament. Let me just pull him up on screen since we're going to talk about him for a second. This guy did absolutely amazing things for the World Tournament. Well, actually, in my opinion, it did bad things for the World Tournament. Because this guy's super attack animation, his AoE, the animation itself runs super fast. And then on top of that, he always one-hit kills the enemies because he has guaranteed crit when you're going against a full field of enemies, right? So, yeah, he basically makes all of your runs take a lot less time to get through, which makes the World Tournament more competitive, because the highest score you can get is now way higher. So the people that are willing to, you know, give it their all and grind the entire time are going to get higher scores, so you have to grind harder in order to do better, basically. Yeah, so the reason it's annoying to me is because there's no auto features in the World Tournament at all, which I just find kind of bogus. So you already have to pay a ton of attention to your phone. Now, I am somebody that has my phone in my hand at all times. I link level 24/7, right? So I'm very, very used to constantly having to pay attention to Dokkan. But when I'm link leveling, I can put my phone away for 2 or 3 minutes at a time while the run is actually going and it's autoing. I don't have to look at it every second. With the World Tournament, you only get like a 5-6 second break while this guy does his attack animation, and then it's back to constantly clicking buttons again. So I feel that the fact that I'm still used to the years of World Tournament grinding where the super attack animations take a little longer, or with the STR Broly meta where a lot of the times he had to do 2 rounds of his AoE super attack in order to kill all the enemies, then you would be, you know, you'd be a lot more inclined to like put your phone down and look at something else for a second and then jump back into it. Now, I still have that same habit, but then when I jump back in, I realize that the KO screen has been sitting there for a solid 30 seconds because Piccolo is so fast at taking down all the enemies. So then everyone else who didn't put their phone down just gets that much of a jump on me. So yeah, I don't know. The new World Tournament meta seems very, very highly competitive. You pretty much have to shut off everything else in your life and just focus on Dokkan Battle. Like, even when I'm watching, like, a TV show or something, and then there's, like, complicated things happening, because I like watching, like, intense dramas and stuff, I want to stop and look at the screen, but literally cannot even stop looking at Dokkan for long enough to do anything, you know? To, like, even pick up a fork and eat a meal. It's just rough. World Tournament grinding is tough. I sympathize with all of you out there that absolutely hate it. The only reason that I even go for it is for the potential orbs. In fact, like a silly goose, I totally selected all of these rewards here. I didn't even think to glance at how many potential orbs I got, but I got it on video, so you guys saw. Let's see what kind of potential orbs we're rocking nowadays. Oh, you can't check it there anymore. Let me go to items. Wrong orbs. Those are skill orbs. We want potential orbs. We're doing better than we were once upon a time. Post worldwide download celebration, I was actually running out of potential orbs. Some of them, like especially my int orbs, were very, very low. I had barely enough to get like a single character done. So yeah, they're looking pretty good. But again, same with the SA levels, I got to do the entire game again. So I'm going to need a lot more potential orbs than what I've got right here. But that'll do for now. So good stuff, good stuff. I think we're going to go ahead and finish it there. So let me know how you guys did with your World Tournament grinding. I would be very, very curious to know if I have any heavy grinders that like to watch my content as well. That would definitely make me more inclined to do more and more World Tournament content in the future. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how well I did. Yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments below how well you did. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace!